Thank you very much, Chairwoman Napolitano and Ranking Member Rouser for hosting this hearing and giving me time to speak about an issue that's incredibly important and urgent to Orange County. Before being elected to Congress, I served on the Orange County Board of Supervisors. During my time on the board, I worked with the LA Army Corps District to fund and complete the Surfside, Sunset, and Newport Beach replenishment project on the Orange County coastline. This issue has a long history, but the short version is this. More than 60 years ago, the construction off the coast by the federal government narrowed our beaches, and in the time since, the coastline has eroded. Erosion is a major safety issue, not to mention it is hurting our wildlife and our Orange County ecosystem. The Army Corps started fixing this damage by adding sandbag to our beaches, but they stopped funding the project in 2000. My constituents feel abandoned by Army Corps. Every day this project goes unfinished, the taxpayers of Orange County are left on the hook to pay more and a living in a higher risk of a natural disaster causing major destruction of loss of life. I have local resolutions and support letters from Orange County, Huntington Beach, Newport Beach, Seal Beach, and photos from the July 2020 Newport Beach flood I would like to submit for the record. As we speak, my district is bracing for extreme high tides that could hit Newport Beach anytime. My constituents are fearing another flood like the last July that inundated streets, drenched homes and businesses along the Balboa Peninsula. Newport Beach has already closed the beach parking lot to protect its visitors and residents. Last year, COVID kept the beaches closed, but now thousands have returned to area, leaving the risk much higher. City workers are raising sand berms on the Balboa Peninsula and handing out sandbags to residents, hoping to avoid flood brought by high waves last 4th of July. I requested General Spellman for a meeting 3 weeks ago and still patiently waiting for a reply to set up a meeting. I look forward to sharing these documents with you at our meeting. So General Spellman, you will continue to hear a lot from me about this project. In your testimony today, you said the Corps focuses on work that provide the highest economic, environmental, and public safety returns to the nation and helps communities respond to and recover from flood and other natural disasters. In 2018, estimated 3.74 million tourists spent $565 million while visiting Huntington Beach, Newport Beach, had 7.3 million visitors who spent $1.2 billion, which supported 16,828 jobs in Orange County. In July 2020, Newport Beach saw strong ocean waves overpower the coastline and flood surrounding areas, including neighborhoods and automobiles. Officials had to rescue over 100 people. So my question is, with the lack of action by Army Corps to fund these critical projects, man-made, government-made erosion has continued to reduce the shoreline and create new and enhanced liabilities. Are you concerned with a heightened risk of safety issues, including loss of life and cost to municipalities if these floods continue? The extreme high tide are coming now as we speak. The local officers have shut down the parking lots. When storm comes in and business washed away, who will be held responsible?
So, ma'am, this is General Spellman. First of all, I will tell you that thank you for the invitation to meet with you, and I will have my team set that meeting up as soon as possible. I look forward to discussing this with you. What you're describing in Orange County is not unique to this part of California. We see this coastal erosion across the nation. We see it on the Great Lakes. we see it on our inland waterways. And as you heard me say in previous testimony, the backlog for the Corps' operation and maintenance program today is about $4.25 billion. So we're going to continue to make our best recommendations to the Secretary to get after these issues. Certainly, life safety is the first priority, the first criteria we use when we rack and stack these projects and take our proposals. But ma'am, I look forward to working with you in more in detail on this, and I look forward to our office call.